What is going on, you guys? Laxo here, and today we're going to go over the Halloween event. First things first is we're going to check out the limited time exchange, and then after we go through that, since I don't have a main account here, I'll go ahead and do some polls, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes from there. But first, let's go ahead and check out the store. So store... I think the most important thing here is probably the Warsouls, these two over here, in my opinion. These are limited time, obviously, they only come during this event. They're both pretty solid. Ghost Warsoul is more for 1v1. Mask Warsoul is more for your big boy damage dealers. So both are really good, but that is only if you are not a brand new person. If you are a brand new person to this game and you're really just trying to get in and become as strong as possible, this is not the way to go. You do not want to go with these Warsouls. So, well, let's go ahead and start off with talking about what you should do as a new person. You should go ahead and do your polls. You'll go ahead and see... Actually, I'll take a look here. You want to try and get to 220, because that's where you get the big reward. You can get up to, what is this, 66 Byakuya shards or 44 time tokens. Both are pretty solid. With that, you could pretty much buy his weapon, which is good. If you get to 220, you should have around like 60, I think. Around 60, maybe 70. Yeah, around 70 maybe. Of these candy currency. So with that, you could do one of two things. You could either buy his weapon. Not a bad idea, but if you're brand new, you probably want to invest into time tokens so you can come over here and get some characters. Some of the new characters. Well, not new characters, but you know, some of the event characters. All are pretty important. So, if you want a tier list, check in the description down there. And I will have a description, or in the description I'll have a tier list pretty much of what characters you should look at getting first and foremost. With that, if you are not a brand new player, let's talk about this. If you don't have Byakuya's weapon, it's a good pickup. If you don't have Nimu's weapon, it's a good pickup, especially if you have an odd amount of these currencies. Like, let's just say you have 55. If you have 55, you could get a Warsoul, but then you have 5 extra, so then you'd be stuck having to get something like this, which is terrible. I mean, you could do some more pulls and try and get 5 more to get a time token, but it's going to be very difficult because it's all a gamble. So if you have an odd amount, it's not a bad idea to get either Byakuya weapon or Nimu's weapon. Neither are mandatory. 4-star is mandatory for both of them, but neither is mandatory, but both work really, really well with their weapon. With that, if you don't want to get either one of those or you already have them, then you should get the Warsouls. Once again, if you're trying to go for a 66, if you're trying to push yourself up in the World Championship, this is the way to go right here. Mask Warsoul. Huge crit chance, huge crit damage. I definitely suggest going with that one first. But if you're trying to push 1v1, trying to be the best, then this is really good. Mastery skill proc chance, damage reduction, absolutely huge. There are so many characters that work well with mastery skill and damage reduction, so I highly suggest this one as well. Especially because it gives you a little bit of HP as well. So very, very good there. Let's see here. If you already have those or you don't want to get those, then work on the weapons. If you already have those, do not want to have multiple songs playing at once. If you already have those, then you can push into time tokens. Go heavy in the time tokens. Why do I say go heavy in the time tokens? Because if you go down to the event shop, you will see all of these down here. If you don't have all of these, make sure you get these. Very, very good. Obviously, they're total Warsoul, so they're pretty mandatory. And with all the extra time tokens you have, you can go ahead and get some free shards here. With that, I think it pretty much covers everything. If you're a whale, just buy it all. Buy it all. You spent thousands of dollars, buy it all. Have fun. Do your thing. You don't need me. Why are you watching this video? You're a whale. Buy it all. With this, or with that. If you don't need any more of those, and you want some UR weapons, it's not bad. The problem with this is you don't get the newer characters. You only get the old characters, the old characters. As you can see, you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only have 21 choices of UR character weapons. So if you actually want a tier list, check the bottom as well. I'll post one in there, like an actual UR character tier list. I do need to make another one or update my current one that you will see down there. So don't take that as gospel yet, but it's pretty good. It'll give you a good outline as to where characters belong. So with that, I mean, hey, you want some more initiative, then pick up some of these. Obviously, they're terrible investments because 35, eesh, for just leveling up a character 5 tiers or 6 tiers, awful. If you have an odd amount, pick up some Awakened Essences. Good idea. Pick up some Awakened Essences. Get going there. Never go with Soul Orbs. Soul Orbs are trash. Soul Stones, don't need to worry about those. This, never go with this. Ever, 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 never go with this. Why do I say with this? This gives you based on your character level. If you come over here, I'll pop up a couple for you guys, just so you guys can see. This is based off of your character level. I'll do... there you go, 114. You'll notice that when I use this, it gives me only on my character level, which is 99. So as you can see, I don't get anything from this. You literally get nothing from this at all. So do not get those. Do not get those. However, the blue ones, you want to get the blue ones, because the blue ones, they give you, of all the levels that you could possibly get of shards. I'm sorry, of soul stones. So get those. With that, what else am I missing? Yeah, I think that's it. Don't go with golds. Actually, yeah, go with gold. If you have one more left, go with gold. Doesn't matter. Both are pretty much useless. As you can see, I have 2.63 billion gold, and all my characters are level 99. Not only are they level 99, but... Oh, I actually just leveled up this character like a week ago, so don't have that one maxed yet. But, as you can see, everything's 99 as well, and I have billions with a B of gold extra. So I leveled up him as well. So, yeah, both of those are kind of useless. If you have one left over, you're really pushing to have a little bit more than one. Try and have at least 4 extra. If you can get 6 extra or 10 extra, that would be great. But with that, guys, once again, both these Warsouls are very, very good, and I suggest them. I definitely suggest them. With that, let's go ahead and do some pulls here. I have 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Screw it. Go here, grab these just so we could see how much gold I actually got here. Where are they at? Oh, there they are, right there. 112. So I think I'll probably get... I usually average like 22, I think, or no. Is it 22? Is it 20.2 or is it 22? I forgot. Oh, it must be 22. So yeah, that's a little bit higher than what I should have got. But yeah, definitely some good rolls there. With that, 96k. I'll just do my 220 pulls here. I'll worry about more pulls later. Let's go and hop into it. Get these pulls out of the way. Alright, so turn the music just a pinch here. You will notice that on all of our accounts, everybody's account, we should all end up with roughly the exact same amount of resources. Roughly the exact same amount. Nobody's going to come in here with double the amount of character shards. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We're all guaranteed roughly the same amount. So, trust me, I've been doing this for years. Like this right here, I got really lucky. I got 2 5s in a row, so I'm probably not going to get any more 5s. I might get one more 5 for the rest of my rolls. But, yeah, it's all just a big gamble. I'm sorry, predetermined gamble in a way, but yeah. We'll see. I think I'll probably end up with... How many will I end up with? Probably around 65? Maybe around 65 or 70 of the event currency I'll end up with after I'm done with my pulls here, so... character shards, I forgot how many character shards I got, to be honest, or I usually get. If you're really curious about past, yeah, there's one more. Okay, so that's all I'll get for this video for sure. If you're curious about it, you could look at my past videos, and I will have all my polls. I usually do all my polls there, so you guys can see and compare and contrast. I always show my, or at least I try to always show my final pulls, my resources that I got. But yeah, for the most part, everything is roughly... Oh, I got another one. Jeez. Okay, that's really good luck. Wow, I'll have to take a look and see what the rates are on this, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to get another one. Alright, is that enough? 220. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab the important ones, which is this. And that. And one more. And I am done. Alright. Once again, I probably should be around 65, maybe 70. Let's see. 65. Nailed it. See? It's all predetermined pretty much. So, oh, Halloween candy times 5 is a 2. I thought this was a 1%er. Okay, this is a 2%. So yeah, I did end up with the correct amount. And of course the 3 is the 1%. This is what I was thinking about right here. I was looking at the wrong one. Go back and rewatch the polls if you want, but I should have only ended up with 2 of these. But yeah, unfortunately, most of these things are just useless. These are nothing. Gold is pretty much nothing. These are a little helpful. That's worth nothing. Yeah, other than that, everything has a little bit of value. That has a little bit of value. A little bit of value. A little bit of value. But these are the main things you want right here. These 5. So, anything beyond those 5, you pretty much get nothing. With that, let's go ahead and see what we got here. You guys saw my box, or saw my inventory beforehand, so you guys can do the math as to what I did and didn't get. So I ended up with 67. I think that's a good amount. Let's see here. I'll just buy this one here. Yeah, so 67. We will see... Actually, 66, I apologize, because I think I had one extra from this here. So yeah. we'll see how many I actually used here. I don't think I used too many. 220, I probably used around 40, 45k or so. Yeah, it looks like I used around 40, 45k. So it's really not that difficult to get the actual character itself, Byakuya. But if you... Oh, I maxed it out. Did I really max it out? Oh, wow. Oh, that's right, I did, because I did 220. So that makes sense. I maxed out the rebate. Alright, so 49, I was at what, 95, so I used 50k? About 50k-ish? It's pretty good. I got about 20k back, which is pretty normal. So with that, you guys, let me finish up by saying that if you don't have Byakuya, make sure you get him. 100% make sure you get him to at least minimum 4-star. You want this event, everybody that plays this game and is participating in this event, everybody should have a minimum of Byakuya at 4-star minimum. If you can get his weapon, that would be wonderful. But a minimum, everybody should have Byakuya at 4-star. Aim for 5. If you can get 6, that would be really good. Aim for 5, 4 minimum. If you can get his weapon 2, that would be great. His weapon's not mandatory, because the big thing we get is the healing reduction. We get the healing reduction, as you can see, 40% without his weapon, 60% with his weapon, which is pretty big. 40% healing reduction without his weapon. But the big thing we get is his... right there. Take damage equal to 5% of Byakuya's max HP. That is very, very big. He is one of the 2 or 3, maybe 4 units in the game that are like staples when it comes to healing reduction. So, with that, guys, don't forget the term healing reduction, because next event during Christmas, if we get a Christmas event, if the game's not shut down by then, you will hear me say healing reduction about 100 times. So, with that, guys, Byakuya minimum 4-star. If you can get the 2 Warsouls, that would be absolutely wonderful. I could show you what the Warsouls look like. This is what the max... this is what it looks like maxed. And I could show you what the other Warsoul looks like maxed. It should be here. And you could take a look at this one. That's what it looks like maxed. Alright, guys, wrapping this one up. Don't know when I'll make another video. I might make another one for Byakuya, but I need to make an update to my UR tier list. So, with that, guys, join my Discord if you have any questions. If you want to see tier lists, anything like that, miscellaneous, need some help, ask questions, join Discord, link will be in the description. And yeah, best of luck. See you soon. Peace. Peace.